So, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dreamfall chapters, where we left off last time with Zoe here, with Dr. Roman right there, in the therapist office here in Europolis, I think it was, after reading all of the journal entries that Zoe had written while being awake now. She hasn't remembered everything yet, but that is something we will have to be working towards then. I do gotta say that the Aeropolis does remind me slightly of the city where April was living as well. Not the Venice, but Newport overall, like the full big city. There's a lot of same type of problems as I understood there was in the first game in Newport and all that. So surely does remind me of that. Well, let's start. Let's have a look if there's anything more we are going to say with Dr. Roman, or at least look at him.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore.
Why?
The doc's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I do need someone to talk to about things. All the things. Everything. And he is sort of cute, but... Oh, no. No, that's not a good thought. That's a bad thought. Ugh. Authority figure. So cliché, Zoe.
Yeah, I was feeling that you did think a little bit like that, even though you may indeed not wish to be thinking like that. But on the other hand, he reminds me slightly of the Calican or Damien from the previous game as well. Slightly. Not a lot, but definitely more than Reza does.
What's up, Doc? Oh, wait. I did not say that out loud, did I? No. He's not looking at me. I think that was just in my head. Dodged a bullet there. Phew. Dr. Zelenka.
Okay.
Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? Roman?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I might have outstayed my welcome. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double-check while I'm here.
Let's just double check, I guess.
When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away.
I guess we can ask.
Do you have an appointment now?
No, I prefer some space between sessions. I don't like to rush. I prefer to sit and take notes afterwards.
So, what are you writing?
Well, just notes about what we talked about today. It's a way for me to remember and process our conversation.
Makes sense.
To be absolutely honest, I don't have another appointment for several hours. I like keeping my Mondays light.
Oh. Yeah, we could start later if you'd prefer.
No, this gets me out of bed in the morning. Without it, I just sleep in.
Alright. Well, do we want to do some small talk or just leave or ask about Europolis?
Roman seems like an interesting person, and we've never really talked about anything other than me. This could be a good time to start, talking. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I be doing this? I don't know. I don't know Dr. Zelenka, Roman, very well at all. I don't even know where he's from originally.
I guess we could ask, is he from here, from Europolis, or does he come from somewhere else as well?
How long have you practiced in Europolis?
Oh, 4 years? No, 5. I graduated from Krakow in 2214 and worked 2 years in the Warsaw district before moving to Berlin.
And Propast?
I set up this practice 7 months ago.
Are you from the Prague district?
I'm originally from Poznan. My parents are of Polish descent. Not that that matters anymore. European is European. Yeah, you wouldn't know it talking to my father, though. He is a traditional nationalist. I think he secretly wishes for the downfall of Europolis and a return to the independent nation-states. Was there anything else?
So is Europolis like a capital of Europe? I'm not 100% sure how to think about it, considering I also am a little bit nationalist in the end. Not like completely. Probably should not be going into politics though, especially real life politics. But just like it's really good that there's a lot of cooperation in Europe. Obviously enough, I don't think anyone would want it to be the other way around. But it's just a question how far it should be going. Like there's the talk about the European armies and all of this sort of stuff, and I'm not exactly sure I would be wanting to go that far, surely, personally. But anyways, this is the game world, and the year is far, far in the future anyway, so long time from now.
Roman seems like an interesting person, and we've never really talked. So, what do you get up to when you're not, this?
Oh, I I don't know.
I'm sorry if this is getting too personal.
No. I was just trying to think about how to answer that. I don't really do things. When I'm not working, I think about work. Or I write about work, or I read about work.
Oh. And how does, your wife feel about that?
I'm not married. I live by myself. Which has advantages and disadvantages. Mostly, in my case, disadvantages. I'm not good at taking care of myself.
Really? Huh. So, Roman is single and spends too much time by himself. He could really do with a social life.
This could go a little bit too far, though, considering he is your therapist and all that, so I'm not sure if I want to be really asking about that, to be honest, so, yeah.
I think I might have outstayed my welcome.
So, let's rather go and say goodbye, at least for the moment. I'll think about that question. I'll think about it.
See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
It's probably best we don't go and start doing that even more forward.
Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately.
That's a shame. Fantasy and science fiction would be nice.
I see. No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap.
It looked like a dress at one point, at least, like a pretty dress, or well, a lot of different things that it could look like. A little bit like a crown or helmet at that moment. Some sus, but it's interesting when it's all the time changing the shape, so it's not exactly all the time the same looking. Yeah, there it could be a dress.
No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. It's on shrink stuff. Shrinky books.
Shrinky books.
If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool.
Yes, dragons are cool. You met the White of King. Well, maybe there's dragon heads like now. Yeah, sure. Or a flying dragon, I guess, if you want to think about it like that. That's a little bit spookier, like a face in the middle and all that, with the two eyeballs and the like.
Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home.
I would like to look at it better. Oh, I can look a little bit better. Sort of. Yes. Intriguing looking. Like, spending a lot of time in doing these sort of things.
I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane.
I guess that's okay or understandable.
I see. No, I really shouldn't. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek.
Huh. That is sort of interesting to see our own file, though. I don't know, maybe we should have a little peek? At least he's not too busy.
But I shan't. It's never a good idea to read what your therapist writes about you.
Isn't it?
Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A she's real cute note in the margins?
I wasn't even thinking about that exactly.
Oh, hell, just a glance can't hurt, right?
Yeah, we did that already.
That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek.
So you are sort of already falling out of love, might we say, from Reza, considering how you are thinking about maybe even, well, asking him sort of out and all that. I don't know if we should, though. We are living with Reza after all, so it's not really... It's not a good idea. I'd rather break up with Reza first and then try to see about something like that. Plus, he is our therapist after all, so not going to be asking about something like that. Let us leave the therapist's office finally. Finally. Loading for a while. I wonder if we are going to be able to walk in the city, or where are we going to be heading, or can we decide it or not? Building a new Europolis, something European future. Bingo dreams. Your joys, you're watching. I is watching everyone. Is watching the eye. Damnable eye. We met the eye before as well. Sesadai Tower. I guess we could even go back inside if we really felt like it.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Doesn't it?
If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Oh, do we have a phone call? I guess so.
Hey, where are you?
Ah, Reza.
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Okay, G to proceed the goals. And get lunch for Reza from Nella Bites. Food cart outside Session Tower. So that person over there, I guess. Has to be that one. She did have quite of a spirit, yes, Nella.
Nella. Street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses. Nella has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist.
Marxist.
Nella Bites is one of the best food carts in all of ProPast. Whatever she's cooking is super tasty, and incredibly unhealthy, but Nella's cart, Carl.
Yeah, okay.
I met Nella after my first appointment with Dr. Roman. She sold me some fried cheese and I fell in love. With the cheese, not with Nella. Although she is pretty cute.
Alright, hello Nella.
Nella's cool. She gives me a good kick in the arse whenever I obsess too much. We may not be BFFs, but she's definitely a good friend.
Alright, Nella, hello.
Did you see that?
Yep. Get
I
involved.
can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean, I know she's politically involved, but there's no law against being Marxist. I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. I don't really need any political drama. I can't believe the eye
Let's
is
get
harassing
involved.
Nella.
After
What was all
all.
that about?
Fucking eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the Syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're
Word
not...
is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds!
Yep, that's
And okay,
wrong.
for releasing clouds of biography. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Yes.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either. Unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Constantine. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport. The
Newport.
fucking Republic of Los Angeles. Hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
Legal. Was there... do you like cheese soup at least? Or the cheese? You fell in love with the cheese. It shouldn't have been anything exotic. Pork sausages are exotic.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet.
But that's not very friendly to go and buy something if he didn't ask for stuff.
The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps.
Yeah, let's just ask the cheese soup, to be honest. But yeah, it's interesting and definitely seems like there's more politics involved from the diary or the journal and from this in this game than maybe might think. And of course I is one of the bad things around, looking at everyone and all that. Cheese soup.
I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you
Yay.
reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen.
Well, good luck with that. Journal notes. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm just adding here into the end. let's move forward and focus on the present was what we, I think, read before, but now then. Note to self. Stop saying note to yourself. Even when I sub-vocalize, it sounds completely ridiculous. Also, I'm reminding myself to ask more questions about that eye thing. It's a bit scary that they're going after people like Nella. She runs a food cart for God's sake. What's next? A curfew? More arrests? I don't want to be living in a police state. I don't think anyone wants to, but sometimes it just happens. Which is still something one would or should try to be working towards, well, not having to be dealing with.
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest.
That's interesting.
Propast has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook. Ever. Oh, except when Reza cooks. I'm fine with him cooking.
You're kind to Propast. Yeah, intriguing. Oh, is that an eye robot? I think it's an eye robot.
Corporate-sponsored adbot.
Adbot?
They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca.
Get your map here!
In those things, yes.
An interactive tourist map of Propast.
Oh, Crow
Super
Boy.
useful.
That's the Crow Boy. We finally see the Crow Boy.
Before last year, I was never that into Crow Boy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable.
I think I know what happened. You met the real Crow Boy, so to speak.
Those interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost.
Alright, well, we can see ourselves on the map.
Billions of people use the Dream Machine. I find that hard to comprehend. 1 in 5 people access Dream Time at least once a week. Madness.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a dreamer. I'm not. That's the last thing I want to be.
Yep.
Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps, the icky kind. The street food here is really, really good and smells absolutely delicious. Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me.
That's interesting. That you feel a little bit like that. But okay, these two also have this same sort of like... We saw everyone having these sort of symbols who were in the dream world, plus we had lines as well, which might have been because of the truck specific that we had. Oh, bingo. Bingo again.
After what Reza told me about that dreamer soft drink, I'm never... No, I mean, I lie. I am a bit curious to try it. I mean, actually seeing the bingo dingo? It sounds awesome. I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
Yeah.
Before the soda wars, there were a lot more soft drink flavors. I wouldn't know. I grew up with bingo. I'm a bing girl. Bing girl? Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
That is quite intriguing.
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Like a normal person. There's such things as normal people. Normal persons.
I had the best dream time yesterday.
What did you do?
Well, I started with my own creation, and then I mixed in one of Chevalier's dreams. The one with the balls.
El Toro Gigante, 5 stars in the Dream Store.
That's the one. Totally surreal.
I just bought the latest Baku bundle. That's next weekend sorted. I'm not leaving the flat.
I'm not a big Baku fan. I'm saving up for the latest Nidra dream. It's supposed to be epic.
Nidra's good. Penelope's better. She's coming out with a new dream next month. The previews are amazing. I won't be leaving my bedroom for a week.
Good times, I'd say. Good times.
New dream. It's like a program.
What if this is the dream? And
What
when
if
we
this
connect
is
to
the
dream
dream?
world, we wake up.
That's really deep, Colo.
That's really deep and a little bit scary.
They're really pushing the new Bingo Dreamer fizzy drink. Anything Dream Machine related is a big seller these days.
Yeah, no wonder. Bingo dreams, your choice, your dream. A lot downstairs. Like, I'm wondering which way to go because it's so interesting to be exploring the place nonetheless. After all, it doesn't seem we can at least go there. We're not going to be picking up garbage. which I guess is a good thing. Constantine Wolf, born to lead. It's most likely indeed that, well, probably even a good thing that a Marxist exactly won't be winning, but, well, it's like the full questions. Is it good to be in the middle, or is it good to rather take the more, well, maybe even a chance in some cases?
European Dawn wants to toss out immigrants, close borders, and restore Europe to a white-bread fairyland that only ever existed in their xenophobic wet dreams.
Ah, okay, it's like that, then.
Kaiser Constantine and European Dawn. Fascists, isolationists, populists. If they win, Europolis is, well, bollocked.
Like, would they even be thinking about completely starting to throw people out based on the skin color, or what exactly would be? But as such, this is a little bit of a political game if we consider the full problems in the real life as well, or migration problems and all these, so it's a bit... Well, I won't be talking too much about those things for real life at the very least. We are concentrating on the game, for sure.
Constantine Wolf envisions himself a back-to-basics father figure for a united Europe, embracing traditional values and ethnic purity. I've heard that particular pitch before.
Ethnic purity goes a bit too far, though, surely enough.
Talking, walking, incinerating
It's
garbage
between
bins.
Wolf and Ominska, isn't it?
Granted, I haven't seen them
and
walking,
Rivas
but
are
I'm
not
sure
even
they do.
competing.
Late at night,
Yeah.
when no one's
The
looking.
Alliance has
And
screwed
no
up too
one is
often.
looking,
The manifesto never stood a chance.
I hate I. I hate I. I wonder which way even, like, is the direction of my Reza's apartment. Drop Reza's lunch off at the hand that feeds down by the riverside. So it's not this way, if I understand correctly, so maybe we should be going and heading backwards, really. Really, to be honest.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Ribas are not
Well,
even
politics.
Yeah.
I hate politics. Like, if we consider... Oh, we can talk here.
Watch it, Olga. What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah. Better not go and start to be talking about real life politics. It's at least like... Yeah. I'm not gonna be getting into those things. Surely not. Way better I don't. But this would be Riverside, so I assume Reza's place should be around here somewhere. Somewhere. It's a good question where exactly, but maybe somewhere around here.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beet, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits?
That's a very intriguing question.
A cornucopia of tasty snacks. Tasty. Yeah, tasty. Man, Europe. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
Did you not get anything from there? Is it not really working properly, that vending machine? But it's not a proper... Well, I would like to get salmiakki or salt licorice from there, but no. No such options. Just all sort of other things, so... Space for rent, reality. Hello, hello, people. There's music, which reminds me a little bit of Venice back in the day. I would nonetheless imagine that Reza's place should be somewhere around here.
I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. The eye in the sky is watching. Join the rally. Yeah, that's the full rally talks.
The only way to help dream junkies is to forcibly disconnect them and put them in rehab. But who's going to pay for that? Not Waticorp.
Yep.
They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to Dreamtime. It's really scary.
Yep. Surely is.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Too many. Is this the correct way? Should I be going the other way?
I dream all day, dreamt all my life. I stay awake and dream all night. I dream about tomorrow and how it will be. I ought to know. It's up to me.
It's up to you.
Be who you believe in. Keep moving. Keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming. Every time, just keep dreaming. It's not that fantastic. We dreamed for a year. Fool around.
A dream junkie.
Oh dear.
Hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous.
Shushimi. Oh, well, it's interesting how much we can be seen about the city overall. Is this where we are supposed to go? I don't know. At least now we...
Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting.
Yes. So, yeah.
The collapse. August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
Yeah, when April did all the things was the collapse.
For those who lost, for those who were lost, for those who suffered and those who perished, you will never be forgotten.
You will never be forgotten.
It's a memorial to the victims of the collapse.
Intriguing. I wonder if I should have gone to the other direction or not. Bolíder Uminska. This is the Uminska, yes. Our political act.
Uminska's face is plastered all over the city. Unity's making a major push before the elections. I really do think that we, stand a decent chance. He looks really familiar.
I wonder why.
The Uminska ads are bold and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion.
You know, she gets a lot on the header, but Rebus is straight up.
Oh, the
I
hand
think
that
I'm voting
feeds.
manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
No bullshit.
What's the alternative, eh? Constantine Wolf?
There's Uminska.
She's weak. She points wherever the prevailing wind blows. I'm sticking with the Alliance.
The Blues? That's just gross.
Huh, funny. What's wrong with Dieter Gross and the Alliance? Better the evil you know than the evil you don't.
A clean slate is the only way to go. Someone with no hand in the corporate pockets. Say whatever you want about Marta Rebus and Manifesto, they got no ties to the syndicate.
No, they're on their own. No support from anyone. The Marxists make a lot of noise, but what does it amount to? Just a lot of noise. Uminska is the only choice that makes sense.
At least no one here is voting Kaiser Constantine and European Dawn, right?
Ugh, talk about gross. I read in the hand that Wolf's been on trial twice for rape. Acquitted, but artsy, seriously.
The Kaiser gets no vote from me. He's a Gapfadama Puta, that one.
Well, of course, can't always believe everything that is being said
Let's not
about
swap.
someone who
I don't care, as
isn't
long as we're
liked,
not clubbing.
but
I'm up for a bit of
anyways,
bright
not a
sign.
good choice.
Sounds super, Bon. Let's head to a Garito first for some broa.
I'm down with that. We can lay a super plan over Bira.
Why do you look familiar? Can I try to talk to you?
Who is that? Do I know him?
I don't know. Alano Shiro.
I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know
No,
him?
maybe we have to visit Rezan. Maybe then I'll have a look. But yeah, intriguing. I wonder why they chose to be making this as political sort of a situation and somewhat familiar subjects that are even in the current world as subjects as such.
That's the hand that feeds logo.
To some
It's conveniently
extent.
pointing the way to the entrance.
Yep.
That's the hand that feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.